Hello Becky, you're right. So I'm just gonna go through it in video form. If you're watching this, then you've obviously found out a way to watch it. I'm gonna go through it in video form. This is how I done it. If it's too complicated for yourself or GCSE level, let me know. And if you're not familiar with the notation or like what I'm talking about, then obviously I'll try and find an easier solution for you. But this is how I done it. Okay, so the original question says uh, x is increased by 250%, and then that x is increased by 250%, and then that is equal to 350. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we're going to get the original x, which is going to be equal to 1x is going to be equal to 100%. Okay, we've got an equal sign in the middle, so that means we can do operations on both sides, and the answer will still be the same. So, for instance, if I just do like a little example quick, so say I've got, I don't know, 7x is equal to 14. What I can do is that is the same as, if I times both sides by 2, that means 14x is equal to 28. Now, these two are exactly the same. If I go back the other way, if I divide both sides by 7, that means x would be equal to 2. And if you can just see, if I don't know if you can see this properly, but x is equal to 2, 7x is equal to 14, 14x is equal to 28. These are all exactly the same. Okay, this is basically what notation I'm going to use at the moment. Okay, so for this equation here, I'm going to times both sides by 2.5. Okay, that means this next equation is going to be exactly the same as the first equation. So we've got 2.5x is equal to 250%. So in the original question, it said that 250% of x, which we've done now, is increased by another 250%, and then that value would be equal to 350. So this is just the original increase by 250%. Pardon me. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to let 2.5x equal 100%. Now you're probably asking why I'm doing this, but I'm just going to treat both of the increase by 200. Sorry, increase. Basically, what I'm saying is when I say increase by 250%, I mean like times by 2.5 to equal 250%. I'm not actually increasing by 250% because that would mean 250 times by 100, which would be a large number. I mean in 100% times by 2.5 is equal to 250%. Okay, so for this next one, I'm going to treat it as a separate thing. Okay, but I'm just going to use the fact that 250% is equal to 2.5x. So our new equation is going to be 2.5x is equal to 250%. I'm going to do exactly the same thing. So we're going to times by 2.5. So that would be equal to 250%. And 2.5 times 2.5 is equal to 6.25x. Okay. So what we've done is we've increased the original equation by 2.5 times by 2.5, sorry, to equal 250%. And then we've taken our second equation, which I've treated as two separate things. So 2.5x is equal to 100% times by 2.5, so 6.25x is equal to 250%. Okay, now the question says that this value, 6.25x, that we found out by increasing by 2.5 or 250%, so 6.25x is equal to 350. Okay, so what I'm going to do for this equation is I'm going to times both sides by 4, because we've got a 0.25 here, and I'm going to try and get it into a whole number form. And a whole number forms are really easy to work out the final answer in, because you can just divide the original number. You'll see what I mean. You'll be able to divide the original number by a number, and it will just give you x on its own. Trying to find x from this is a little bit hard by just doing one thing, so we're just going to do it in two steps. So 6.25 times by 4 is equal to 25x, and 350 times by 4 is equal to 1400. And if we divide both sides by 25, we'll actually get back to our original x and hopefully get an original value. So if we divide both sides by 25, then x would be equal to 56. And that's the final answer. That's how I done it. If this is too hard for you, or like if you haven't learned about this, then obviously I'll find a new and easier solution for you. But this is how I done it. This is how I would do it. All right.